Hey everybody, welcome to Robin. Everyone loves the Drake 5-minute comic book review coming at you from the beach. And I know you probably think I'm at the beach all the time, but I only go twice a year, and in a couple hours I'm going to leave and not come back for a while, so it's kind of sad. But I wanted to do a review of one of my favorite comics because at the beach I like to read something light, don't want to read something heavy. This is one of my favorites, Calling All Robins. So let's go backwards, a little less glary. Let's go back in the room here and take a look at this book. 5-minute podcast review. I wanted to do Calling All Robins. I saw this cover. I love this cover. You've got all the Robins. It's a great story. So much fun. Starts off with Nightwing and Speedy taking down the Royal Flush Gang. And you know, I'm thinking about it. I've never really read like a Royal Flush Gang story that was really good. It's always like they're just in the beginning to take out a bad guy. You need some random bad guy to take out. Bring in the Royal Flush Gang. And then we find out, though, Phantom Stranger shows up, that Batman is going to die, and it says Batman dies at dawn, which is right out of the Robin dies at dawn storyline. And we've got all the Robins things from all different places in time and space, and because the Phantom Stranger, you can do that, and you can suspend reality. If this is reality, I don't know. And I like it because the Phantom Stranger says that one of the reasons, the Phantom Stranger says that the reason Batman's dead is because he was stopping a crime that was very similar to the murder of his parents, which then like kind of messed with his head, and he wasn't watching what he was doing, and he got shot. Which is cool because the first Phantom Stranger story I ever read was in, I believe it was in Batman Greatest Stories Ever Told, where Phantom Stranger takes Batman to an alternate Earth, and Batman is able to stop a crime of an alternate Earth, Bruce Wayne and Martha and John. It's a really great story, and in the end, even though Bruce's parents didn't die, the alternate Earth Bruce Wayne starts like working out, and it inspires him to want to be a superhero, which I always thought, like, you know, even if Bruce's parents survived, he still would have been Batman. So that's kind of cool that it's kind of ties into that. And I love it because it has all the Robins, and it has their personalities very well. You know, Jason's very headstrong, Tim's the detective, Stephanie's also, she's kind of like almost like a female Jason Todd a little bit, very headstrong. Damien's his, you know, wise guy, little self. Dick is kind of the father figure in all of it. And Carrie Kelly, what's funny is she says something, where is it? She says, "You gone, Billy? If a doctor could do anything, why would tall, dark, and spooky come to us? The Phantom Stranger don't shiv." And I realized, you know what? She uses more of that futuristic Dark Knight lingo in this book than she does in Dark Knight 3. I think they kind of like dropped a lot of that because I didn't really understand a lot of it when I was reading Dark Knight Returns. So it's really cool. There's one little error here where the Jason Todd, who should be wearing just the like classic Robin outfit with the bare legs, has got his legs colored green like Tim Drake. And I thought, wow, this must have been a nightmare for the colorists trying to get all the different Robins correct, because they all kind of look alike, but they all have little differences in colors of capes and shapes of the R. So that must have been kind of, you know, constantly checking to make sure, did I get it right? Did I get it right? And so the plan, it's pretty simple story. Plan is fly him up to Lazarus Pit and bring him back to life. And so, of course, the League of Assassins shows up, and there's like every kind of assassin from all over the world there, and they have a big fight. And Ra's al Ghul shows up, but kind of says, yeah, all right, let's go ahead, let's dunk Batman in it, because, you know, it's only a one-issue story. We got to wrap this up. And Batman, being Batman, doesn't turn crazy. He becomes his old self, which is kind of cool. And then what I really liked is at the end, there's like a little thing with Phantom Stranger and Madame Xanadu, who may be appearing in a Justice League Dark movie. That would be awesome. And she basically says, hey, look, if you hadn't done it, I got the Batgirls on my side. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to read that story too. Where's that story? So, gosh, you know, DC Comics, make that story, please. So overall, anybody who's a Robin fan needs to buy this book just to have this cover and hang it up somewhere, because it's awesome. Or make this your wallpaper on Facebook. And, you know, great beach read, fun. It's not really hard-hitting. It's not going to change your life. But if you're a Robin fan, you have to read this book. All right, signing out from the beach. See you later.